Welcome back to our Call Internet. Okay, so tonight this is vid by watchmojo.com and it's called Top 10 Times Courtrooms Got Violent. Damn. Some people can't handle the truth. Or when their lies catch up with them in court. But yeah, sure. Without further ado, I'm about to get into this reaction.
Realizing he's about to be locked up, Nicholson decides to bail himself out of the situation.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 times courtrooms got violent.
He's looking directly at Madison.
For this,
We're
looking at serious, unsettling, or tragic instances where people in court decided to take justice into their own hands, or rather fists. We'll only be looking at physical fights or attempted attacks that happened or started in the courtroom, however. So no verbal outbursts or boxing in the hallway. Do you know of a courtroom brawl or brouhaha that you think should have made this list? Please share it with us in the comments.
I don't know any, so I'm going this blindly.
Number 10, All Fall Down. Although Timothy Hall was being arraigned for assault, no one expected the young man to lash out suddenly as he was about to leave the courtroom. Hall whacked a bailiff in the face with his cuffed hands, sending the officer staggering and unleashing chaos. Two more bailiffs
I know someone that
jumped in
probably
to
do something like
subdue
that
the
in court.
prisoner,
That's the thing.
including 70-year-old military veteran Don Webb.
They'll just see red out of nowhere.
Hall in a headlock as other prisoners yelled from the sidelines. They got Hall up against a table, which slid, bringing everyone down. At last, Hall was removed from the court, with several new counts of assault added to his charges. And while 3 bailiffs had to go to the hospital for evaluation and treatment, none suffered any lasting harm. Number 9, Impact Statement Impact. The atmosphere was tense at the sentencing of Tristan Lamoureux, convicted of murdering his wife.
Now, Lamoureux sits surrounded by 4 sheriff's deputies
killed his wife.
who closely watch over him.
Many people close to the victim were present, including her brother, Jason Wilson, who came forward to make an impact statement describing how the crime had affected him and his family. Wilson began calmly, but as he turned to address the defendant, anger overcame him, perhaps because Lamoureux seemed indifferent, rocking idly in his chair.
Since the words don't appear to have any effect on Lamoureux, Wilson tries a different approach.
Although the wary deputies moved to intercept an attack, Wilson unexpectedly darted past them, got around the table, and headed straight for Lamoureux. An officer grabbed Wilson before he reached his target, but perhaps he was slightly mollified when 2 bailiffs tackled Lamoureux roughly to the ground, presumably trying to protect him.
According to local authorities, Jason Wilson was not charged for the incident.
Number 8, How Not to Get Released.
How not to get released?
Nicholson, an Australian who had been arrested on weapons charges, was dearly hoping to be released on bail.
Take a seat. Take a seat.
Miss, please, miss.
Please, miss. I'll show you what please, miss is.
When he found out from the judge that it wasn't going to happen, Nicholson was quite upset. So upset that he climbed out of the dock where prisoners are kept, jumped onto a table in the courtroom, and fought wildly with several security officers until he was pinned to the ground. We should probably mention that he was reported to be high at the time. Although Nicholson later regretted his behavior and blamed the drugs, that didn't help the guard who had broken his foot in the melee. In the end, all Nicholson did was further convince the judge that he should be imprisoned.
Nicholson was sentenced to 21 months in prison.
How not to get released.
Full eligibility after 1 year.
Number 7, Love and Thunder.
Love and Thunder.
When the families of a murder suspect and a murder victim get together, it's bound to be a volatile environment. Towards the end of the arraignment of Pedro Merchant, who was accused of shooting another young man from the area, the judge announced that Merchant would be held without bail. One of the spectators called out, "I love you, Pedro." It didn't take long before violence then broke out. Family members from both sides began fighting with each other, creating chaos in the court. Some were taken out, but the fracas only continued, first in the halls, then outside.
Family of the defendant started to attack the family, the other family. Next thing you know, it was just all hell that broke loose. They started dragging people out. People started getting tackled. Just total mayhem.
By the time things finally settled down, 6 spectators had been arrested and 11 security officers injured.
I think that kind of behavior is unbecoming in a courtroom. It's just ridiculous that
That's-
the whole family is screaming. "Pull up
That's
paper."
not animals.
He did something that was heinous.
The fuck?
He killed someone.
Number 6, a narrow escape. As prosecuting
escape.
attorney Jonathan Roth waited for the jury to return from their deliberation, he may have been worried about the case, but probably wasn't concerned for his personal safety. That abruptly changed when the defendant, Joshua Harding, rushed at him from across the room, wielding a makeshift knife.
In under 8 seconds, so much has happened.
Luckily, a quick-witted police detective who had worked on Harding's case was present. He swiftly blocked Harding's knife arm as Roth ducked out of the way, then brought the defendant down with the help of another officer.
If not for the quick reflexes of Detective Kanan, Roth could have sustained serious injuries.
Harding openly admitted afterwards that he was trying to kill Roth, although he did not explain why, unless it was to get an attempted murder charge added to his other offenses.
Today, a judge sentenced Joshua Harding to between 20 and 60 years in prison for attempted murder.
Number 5, a leap of vengeance.
Leap of faith.
Notorious criminal Michael Madison, the father of his last victim, came forward to speak.
Mr. Terry's now just a few feet away from the man who so brutally took the life of his daughter, Sherelda.
Van Terry,
That's sad.
who had lost his teenage daughter Sherelda, was composed when he first began his statement.
That's
but
very,
when he
very
turned
sad.
away from the judge and looked at Madison, who had expressed no remorse throughout the long trial, he reportedly saw that Madison was smiling, and that was it. Without warning, Terry launched his body through the air and over the table, determined to punish Madison.
Oh, definitely. It's not right what he's doing. I get why, but it's not right at
Security
all.
officers were able to stop Terry before he harmed the defendant. Madison didn't seem to care. He was still smiling,
Of
though
course
he
he's
had
still smiling.
just been sentenced to death.
It was like he was not even remorseful for what he had done.
Number 4, Brothers in Arms.
Brothers in arms.
Anthony Dees was in court when Dale Williams, the man who ended his mother's life, was sentenced. As Dees escorted his aunt forward,
What, the
in
guy killed his
courtroom,
mother?
It brought him closer to Williams, and he saw his chance. In a flash, he jumped the table where Williams was sitting and went after him.
Oh my God.
Despite the efforts of multiple officers, Dees grabbed Williams by the ankle chain and dragged him out of his chair. Then Anthony's brother Jerome joined the fray, dodging several deputies.
One of
Damn.
them was next to Williams near the podium when they grabbed him. The other brother then jumped over the railing and started attacking Williams.
No.
The two sons struggled mightily on the floor with the defendant and officers, as their aunt yelled and beat her fist on the lectern, and general chaos reigned. Finally, they were subdued and charged with contempt of court.
Anthony Dees and Jerome Stewart will be in Youngstown Municipal Court.
Number 3, pouncing on counsel. 4 defendants, a murder conviction, tasers, Florida. Need we say more?
Juries
Oh,
found Travis Davis, Brandon Banks, Kelvin Grimmage, and Keela Richardson guilty of killing Courtney London during a robbery home invasion 2 years earlier.
To be fair, the courthouse did arrange for extra security, but sadly it wasn't
Wasn't enough.
terribly effective.
It wasn't enough. The security weren't enough.
You
Damn.
make it your own.
When the jury announced a sentence of
You
life
never have it.
imprisonment, Travis Davis started things off by attacking his own lawyer, Daniel Hernandez.
Another court officer quickly jumps in to assist. Meanwhile, a third court officer attempts to handcuff Grimmage, but that doesn't go any better, and total chaos ensues.
Another defendant, Kelvin Grimmage, joined in. As bailiffs struggled to stop the fight, the poor attorney writhed on the ground, trying to avoid punches. Finally, the security officers used tasers, stunning the two assailants and rescuing the lawyer.
Reportedly, all 3 men were tased, including Brandon Banks, who doesn't appear to join the free-for-all.
Davis and Grimmage were forced down and handcuffed. Davis later apologized to Hernandez, who reportedly replied, with composure we find hard to imagine, "That's okay." Number 2, a dad's anguish. The trial for Larry Nassar, the notorious former team doctor of the United States women's national gymnastics team, drew a lot of attention for its absolutely horrific scope. And the revelations of the proceedings eventually enraged beyond control one father of 3 gymnasts, Randall Margraves. After his daughter's testimony, Margraves asked the judge if he could spend some time alone with Nasser, or as he called him, quote, this demon.
I would
This
ask you
demon.
to, as part of this sentencing, to grant me 5 minutes in a locked room with this demon.
This demon.
I have a
Would you
feeling.
do that?
The judge predictably said no. That's when Margraves lunged towards Nasser, shouting threats mingled with curses.
Well, I'm gonna
Oh no. Oh.
Security officers intervened and managed to stop him before he could reach Nasser.
Yeah.
Otherwise, who knows what might have followed.
Any
Oh.
parent would want to do physical harm. So I understand that.
It's not right though.
But you have to understand that this is a courtroom.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on
see what number one
notifications.
is.
Number 1, here comes the judge. Sidney Newsom was a defendant being let out of a Mississippi courtroom when he decided to throw things at the judge.
As papers fly everywhere, 2 court clerks rush away from the commotion.
Pro tip, don't ever do this. Since he was cuffed in front, Newsom managed to awkwardly grab loose items and toss them in the judge's direction. The object of his attack, Justice Aubrey Rhymes, did not seem particularly concerned at first. However, after Newsom managed to hurl more serious items, Rhymes clearly had enough.
As Newsom throws more paper at him, Judge Rhymes single-handedly pins him onto the desk.
The older judge stepped down from the bench.
He was just pinned him
The
down.
defendant to a table and held him there until more help arrived. Footage
No.
of the incident quickly went viral, and we can certainly see why.
Judge Rhymes returns to the bench, leans back in his chair while one court clerk puts the computer monitor back in place, and another straightens up the scattered paper.
Did you enjoy this video?
Oh my
Check out
god, I was not expecting that. The judge really got up and pinned the guy down till more help arrived. I'm done. Okay, that definitely takes the cake. I can't go to anything else. That definitely takes the fucking cake. Fucking hell, man. This is a lesson of what not to do in court. Damn. These tend to be the case in like Australia, America. Like, I very rarely hear this kind of shit happens in UK courts. But yeah, I'm just going to jump to the comments right now. But damn, can you blame the ones who are like the family members of the people that were murdered? Them ones you can't really blame them for it. Because if I had to be in court and give my testimony to the person that killed my wife or anyone related to me, and I see them sitting there with no remorse for what they've done, I'd lose my shit. Like, seriously, security won't be quick enough. I'll be there like, whoosh, and get them. But yeah, I'm not saying it's right though. Okay, in some jump into the comments right now. You can't blame the relatives of victims who lunge at the defendants. More so with the defendants showing no remorse. Yes, exactly. Just like I said. Damn. Okay. Real proud of those 2 brothers who managed to not only knock down the murderer of their aunts, despite the security, but also managed to drag his ass over and beat the crap out of him. Damn. It ain't right, but credit's due. They managed to single-handedly do that. Damn. Any parent would want to do physical harm. Would want to do physical harm. You don't have to be a parent to want to administer justice to learners years behind a locked door. Yeah, definitely. Every family member who attacked a killer deserves a medal. Yes, definitely. Cause the ones that show no remorse for what they've done, makes my blood boil. Really does make my blood boil. Anyway, I couldn't imagine being calm looking at the person who harmed my family. You and me both, mate. You and me both. That last one, the judge was a straight up badass. Yes, that last one, the judge she got up and pinned the guy down. damn. I really did not expect that from the judge at all. That judge is straight up savage, man. So just security all roll into all in one. I'm dead, bro. Admittedly, it would feel good to see killers get beat up by their victims' loved ones. Yes, hands down, definitely. They get their ass beaten and they're carted off to prison for life and probably electric chair too. That's what I call chef's kiss. Okay, seeing the judge help take down that guy was pretty awesome. Yes, definitely. So awesome. Murderers and perverts deserve to be attacked by the victims' family members in most courtrooms. Yes, definitely. There's some people that fall into this category who are still out here roaming the streets and I'm like...
Electric chair.
It's taking a whole lot out of me not to beat the shit out of you right now. I'm talking about the one who has a reputation for being like the town nonce. Each time I hear their name or see him, I just think, ugh, what that judge did, that criminal was bad. True justice right there. Yes, definitely. Yeah, honestly, everyone should have a chance to beat the shit out of a murderer in court. Go Judge Rhymes though. Yes, definitely, man. Especially if they've caused harm to my family. Oh yeah, I should be pardoned and should be let to throw down on somebody who harmed my family like that in court. I'm gonna be honest. But yeah, interesting vid. Okay, so that's it for this video. Like, subscribe if you want. I post if whenever I feel like it, and I'll see you next one. Bye.